Viva Tequila Seltzer, the #1 hard seltzer in the world and the official hard seltzer of Day Drinking with Dog. Ditch the malt, add tequila.
I'm gonna be the something you only hit up on weekends. I know supply is something that makes sure you're not believing. Don't ever think you could pull up and leave, pull up and leave. Don't ever think you could pull up and leave, pull up and leave. Yeah.
Welcome back to Day Drinking with Dog. I have the beautiful Ellsea in the house, musician, model, entrepreneur, right? How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. I am slightly hungover from Boston, but I'm gonna muscle through. So you, thank you, by the way, for I know you're super busy and taking time out of your day to join this show. But we're here for you. So I first met you today, but we have a lot of mutual friends through, Hawkins and Tyler and all those guys, and they helped me get you on the show, and I'm very grateful that you came on.
I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, so you got a bunch of music videos I was watching, and
I do.
I mean, you can tell when you see someone in music or in any kind of arts, when production is bad, it's so noticeable. And what I mean, your videos are so well produced.
Thank you.
And artistically, they look great. And I was watching the POV one before you came here, and they had the little, was it weeds?
Oh yeah, no, we added some special effects to that. And,
that was
some
really
vines
cool.
going around
vines.
the ceiling.
Weeds.
Yeah, no,
I'm
same
thinking of
thing
the
though.
commercial.
They're both the same thing. Yeah.
Invasive weeds.
Yeah, invasive weeds all throughout the house.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So let's get into your background a little bit. And how you got into the music world. Is it something meant in your whole life? Or?
Yeah, music has just always been a big staple in my life. Even when I was younger, I've just always enjoyed singing. I would always just, I think for Christmas, my mom got me a karaoke machine when I was younger. And ever since then, it's just been practicing singing, doing covers, just doing singing.
Now, you said to me you never haven't performed live yet.
I haven't. I mean, not by myself. So I've performed in my school theater. I've performed in my previous school's choir. But me, myself, I've never performed my own stuff
on a stage.
On a stage by myself, yeah.
That's, I know it's going to happen someday soon. So
oh, yeah.
Is it anxiety doing are you okay? Everyone thinks because I do this show, I suck at public speaking. I had to be a roaster last year at a West Haven roast.
Oh, gosh.
I literally had a guy come up to me and wanted to kill me. I was just I can't do this. I was shaking. I'm done. I'm done.
Really shaking.
I'm from Milford. I'm out.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
So you're from Stratford, went to Trouble High.
Yeah, I grew up in Stratford.
You're local. Yeah. I find there's a lot of talent in this area. Just through doing this podcast, I've had so much local talent come through this show. It's amazing, and yet you're another one of them.
Thank you. Yeah, I've met a lot of people over here that are just so talented.
Oh my God! And it's I am going to joke with Hawkins because he's been on the show 3 times now, and each show this spans well over a year.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
Each show he says he's 3 months away from making it big and flying me out to LA. I have you way ahead of him in timeline, just so you know.
Oh, God.
All right, so obviously you're a local girl.
Yeah.
When did you start the Ellsea side of your career?
So the Ellsea side, I'd say, came a good 6 months ago because I finally started to take my music serious, and I really did want to separate my main Instagram from my music. So I just, came up with the name Ellsea for an artist name, and that's what I'm doing now.
Fucking Instagram, huh? Bastards.
I've got so much to say about them. I know.
I don't want your other account to get taken down.
No, I hope not. That would be actually crazy because I post nothing on there that's bad.
So you had 3.9 million followers and they just booted you.
They booted me.
That's
3.9. I'm pretty sure I could get it back, but it's going to be
is it a legal battle at this point?
No, not a legal battle. It's just going to be something where I have to fill out a lot more forms than I usually do for appeals and stuff, and it's just going to be a lot harder to get it back.
Yeah, well, you got an assistant that can help you out with that, right?
Yeah, no, Steph's great with that stuff.
We have a third in room, but
we do.
She's off camera, smiling on her phone right now. So obviously you had the huge following on Instagram.
Yeah.
I had someone on here in the past that wasn't close to 3.9, but was like
was big.
Was like 500,000.
That's a good following.
And
yeah.
she blew up, kind of like overnight. It was like.
She went viral.
Yeah. So she
Gotcha.
like put out some content. What did she do? She was like throwing footballs through a basketball hoop or something.
All right, let's
Like
go. That's different.
Like 6 months prior.
Okay, yeah.
Forgot all about it, but it landed in the hands of some town in like Brazil.
What?
And a radio station got a hold of it, and they just started putting it on their Instagram. So like overnight, she got like 250,000. She like woke up the next morning like, holy shit!
That's crazy.
Was your more of a progressively like?
Yeah.
Or was it an overnight kind of thing, or?
I would say it definitely was progressive.
Yeah.
If we're talking about like the Lindsay Instagram,
Yes.
I've been working on that for about like 6 years, but it did start off pretty quick. So basically, I posted like one picture, it got like attention, and boom, overnight it was like a 10K. The next day, another 10K, and then after that, bigger pages started picking me up, like World Star, and then once they posted me, it was just like every other page found me, and it was just like a cycle of more and more and more, and then.
Right.
You go viral, and you know.
Yeah, no, it's the internet fascinates me in general.
Me too.
Like social media. And having that many followers, like I've reached out to certain people through Instagram.
Yeah.
To try to get them on the show, and I find anyone like over like 10,000 followers probably doesn't even handle their own account anymore. You know?
Yeah, I could say like a lot of people wouldn't. Like, don't do that because, like, it's a lot for them to handle. But, like, me, myself, I love being, like, in charge of it because I like to see what's going on and who's messaging me and what opportunities are there. And, yeah.
Oh, that's cool, though. I mean, you must get swamped with messages, though.
Yeah. So there's a good thing now that Instagram does is they have hidden replies or whatever.
Yeah.
So it'll show you, like, your main message requests, but you could filter out certain words. And they'll be in the hidden, so you have to click the hidden folder to see them. Oh, okay. So I have a pretty hefty, I have a pretty hefty list of the words that put you in hidden. Yeah, but I mean, if you're like legit and want to talk about business and stuff like that, like I'll definitely see it. And if you're not being like a creep, pretty much.
Yeah, there's a girl.
I'll see it.
From Milford. Well, she lived in Milford. Her name's Jenny Dell, but she works in college sports. She's a sideline reporter.
Cool.
And I met her. I knew her sister really well, and I met her at Stonebridge like 2 summers ago.
Gotcha.
And I was like joking around with her. I'm like, I got a little bone to pick with you. She's like, what?
I'm
like, I sent you a message on Instagram if you wanted to come on the show. She's like, what? I never got it. And then she like pulled up her Instagram and she must have saw it. I don't know if she.
Oh yeah.
You know, like she filtered me right out. And I was just like, hey, my name's Jeremy.
That's so weird. Maybe she had like different like words or something.
She married an ex-MLB player and he was there. I got him on the show.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I got him. I'm like, I'm a baseball guy.
So
yeah, that was perfect. And isn't the internet just fucking filled? It's like 95% trolls.
It's
It's a cesspool, like all the cesspool.
It's terrible sometimes. Yeah. Like sometimes it's just like all you get is haters.
Right. And you being a model, it just feeds into the
exactly.
These
it's
fucking
just
wackos out there.
Yeah. Because you also have like the people who are like bullies, but then you have like the straight up like weirdos who are just saying like absolute crazy stuff.
Right.
Like I'm gonna pop up at your house, like that type thing. You know what I mean? So it's like you get like a very diverse.
Have you ever reported anybody? Or just like flat.
There was one person who got like really crazy and like found my number somehow. And they found my address too, and they called my phone like they were harassing me like on the phone, saying I'm going to pop up to your house. You live at blah 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 blah.
Oh my Lord.
Basically, kind of just like threatening me. So like that was like really scary. So I did have to call the police with that. But other than that, like I think I've been like okay.
That's good.
Which is good.
And now that you have a music account.
Yeah.
So you're, obviously you're still trying to get your Instagram back, but
yeah, we're in the process. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we'll get it. I was the first one to notice it. I texted Hawkins. I'm like, she's not on here.
Yeah, is that down?
But you know how you know you've made it on Instagram?
How?
Is when you have like 30 accounts that aren't you, but pretend to be you.
Oh yeah.
I don't have one of those yet. I'm like, wait, like somebody want to pretend to be me?
Yeah.
Like, because you'll like type in Lindsay Capuano and there's like,
Oh, there's so many.
Like they just switch it by like one letter, or add a like underscore in it.
And they'll copy my bio.
Yeah, they copy your bio. Yeah,
like Italian, like all, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah,
like,
who are these people?
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
And I was always told that. So, like, Tribus in Milford, the brewery.
Yes.
Okay, so they did like a social media influencer event.
Oh, cool! I didn't hear about that.
That's how I got the girl that threw the footballs. She was there. and she was telling her story. And then everyone said, once you get over 1,000 followers, like 10K is like next. It's so quick.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not for my age demographic.
No, it will happen. It will happen.
We got to collaborate. I'll get some. But now you don't have a page.
Don't worry. It will come back. It will come back.
Right. So you've been Ellsea about 6 months, you said?
Yeah, about like a good 6 months.
So talk a little bit about your influences, your music style, and, you know, a little bit about your songwriting and where it all comes from.
Yeah. So I say like my influences, I'm kind of really into like the dark pop / like kind of emo scene.
Yeah.
Like one of my biggest inspirations and the first cover I ever did like professionally in a studio was Lil Peep. I absolutely love him. I think he's great. I think he's like a musical genius. And his song Star Shopping was just so beautiful to me, so I covered it. And I just like his style, you know? I like music that sounds different. Like if you put it on the radio, you're not going to exactly know like who that is. Like they don't have like a, you know, like a straight, how do I say it? Like their tone is just different. Their vibe is different.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really copy it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Post Malone.
Yeah, I like Post Malone too.
My girlfriend loves him, follows him, and we saw him live. It's not really my scene, but I don't dislike his music either.
Yeah.
But we saw him in concert in Nashville. And I'm so impressed about how a guy is just up on stage by himself, and this will be you soon, just up on stage by himself with music playing in the background, and he's just, for, 90 minutes just...
Yeah, no, he kills it.
And he kills it. And I was so impressed with that style. Like, I've never seen a concert where it's just one person on stage. It's, bands and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And that, I think, is where you're headed, from listening to your music really quickly.
Yeah.
That being said, you want to play a little clip of Adrenaline.
Yeah.
So this is your newest release.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it on Ellsea. It's ELLSEA on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Spotify, right?
Yep.
It's on there.
It's on there too.
So this is a little clip from Adrenaline.
Kicking in like a caffeine, like a cigarette just lit. Yeah, even though nothing's happened yet, I'm wishing that it already did. Keep these thoughts to myself, but the possibilities open. Watch it all unfold, moving in slow motion. Asking myself, what are you waiting for? I can't take it anymore.
All right, so I feel the dark emo a little bit in there.
Yes, that's definitely one of my
but
darker
I like the
songs.
bass beat behind it too.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of gives it a little bit.
Yeah, a little, kind of counters each other there.
Yeah.
So what was, we were talking before the show about I think the younger musicians in the world really write their songs based upon their life or experiences, let's say. And is that, I could read your lyrics and see some of the stuff.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what I do. I love
You've had some bad dates?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just really like to, incorporate situations I've been through into my music because I feel like I'll really translate the emotion into my lyrics. Yeah. And I feel like people could feel my songs more if I actually sing about something personal and make a song about something personal. So, yeah.
Did you see that comedian that got in trouble for, embellishing a story in a comedy act? It was, very recently, last week.
Oh, maybe not then.
So, some comedian, I feel like comedy is almost like music. It's like you're writing something.
Yeah, it is.
I've never watched a comedian and thought, this 5-minute funny story you just told was actually fucking his real life.
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
I think it was the Rolling Stone or Variety magazine, wrote this whole, article about how he lied about the story he was telling on stage. And I'm just yeah, duh.
You have to embellish it a little bit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, my point being, with music is the same thing. I know a lot of music I listen to, they're just saying shit.
Yeah.
I know that's not, it's a song, it's comedy. It's this is what you do. But you sing from experiences.
I
sing
do.
From your heart, and you sing, on stuff that, motivates you.
Yeah, it motivates me. I kind of use music as, a therapy. So basically whatever I'm feeling in the moment and I want to sing about or whatever on my mind, I just let it all out in my music and, try to...
So how many songs do you have total right now?
Right now I have Adrenaline, POV, Paid, about 5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you going to get it all into one album?
We're going to keep those as singles.
Yeah.
We're going to do singles until, I I gain like a bigger fan base, and we understand what genre people really like. Because right now I feel like I'm in like dark pop. I'm actually going to alternative rock.
Ooh,
so
all right, now you're speaking more.
Yeah, I'm actually doing like alternative rock coming up. Actually, that's going to be my next song, Twisted, which actually has a special feature.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you drop the bomb or no?
I can.
Let's do it.
So, he's actually toured with Post Malone.
Oh.
And he actually just did a song with Chris Brown. His name's Charlie Yahweh.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper. So
I think he opened for. Well, this was last year though.
For
a rapper opened for
Post?
For Posty, yeah.
Yeah,
in
no, it was
Nashville.
probably Tyler.
Yeah, he was really good actually.
No, he's great. Yeah, our voices just sounded really well together, and we both were like in the studio, and we just made that song, and I was like, this is great.
So it's a little more rocky though, a little.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, I would say it's more on like the song Paid that I have, but more alternative rock.
Yeah. So I always ask musicians on the show, does the music write? How do I want to put this? Like when you write lyrics,
Yeah.
do you write it to the music, or do you write the lyrics and then put music to the writing?
So what
You know
I
mean?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
what you mean. So like my process is like I'm a big BeatStars girl. So like I'll go on BeatStars and browse like some different beats and stuff like that, and whichever one like I really like, I just listen to it a couple times and then kind of figure out what emotion it's giving me, or like if like the melody or something's making me sad or making me happy or like whatever, I just write on top of that.
Yeah.
So I write on the emotion that the beat makes me feel. So I do beat first and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I followed this band 20 fucking years ago that was that close to making it, and it just.
Oh, that's the worst when they're
They
so
were
close. You're
literally
like
this
you're
close.
right there.
They had songs being played on ESPN. They were.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
No, they were doing good.
One of their last ever acts was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. It was in Mount Snow, Vermont.
Oh, cool.
And they played, that like that freestyle jumping, the ski jumpers.
Yeah.
And they do all the flips and shit.
Yeah.
They played underneath that ramp
Oh, whoa.
as the skiers were jumping.
Wait, that's
over
kinda
top of
cool.
them. It was
I would love
fucking
to show
negative
like
20,
that.
and we were freezing our asses off. But and that's the first time I ever heard. Like I was good friends with a guitarist, and it's the first time I ever heard. I always thought that you wrote the lyrics and then you put the song behind it. He goes, no, we write the music, like the musical part first.
Yeah,
and
like
insert lyrics into it. And I'm
so
like,
much easier.
Is it really?
So much easier because, like, let's say you write the lyrics. It's going to be so much harder to find, like, a beat that could take those lyrics.
Right.
Like, what if, like, the beat that you like is, like, short and snippy, and your lyrics are more, like, thought out and long? It's going to be hard to put that on top of the beat, but once you already have the beat, you're like, okay, I could say whatever I want, but I have to word it in this melody or, like, this tempo in order for it to fit.
Yeah. When you hear your song played back for yourself,
Yeah.
does it always, like, just remind you of why you wrote that song? And
Yeah, I would say it does.
Yeah, right?
It does, because whenever I write a song, like, it has, like, a lot of meanings behind it, so whenever I hear it, I just go right back into, like, writing mode and when I wrote it and the feelings it gave me to write it.
Now the new song you have called Twisted, you said?
Yeah, it's called Twisted.
Is that something that both of you wrote together, or you just collaborated musically?
We collaborated musically, so basically, like, I did my own verse, like, I came into the studio with it already written, and he liked it, and then he took it back to his studio after, and, like, did his own verse on it that he wrote himself, so we basically just combined.
Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, what do we got here? I've never heard of dark pop before.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's like, gazillion music genres now. You just kind of, word it however you want.
There really is, yeah.
But I feel it fits it. I think, you nailed it.
Yeah, like some dark pop,
Yeah.
It's not like the pop, but like dark pop. I was like, yeah, that fits it pretty well for what I'm doing right now.
So where do you get your music from?
The music, like my inspiration, or
No, like who produces
Oh, so basically,
the music you write the lyrics to?
The music I write the lyrics to. So there's this app called BeatStars, and I basically the great thing about BeatStars is it's almost kind of like YouTube.
Yeah.
And you could just search whatever kind of songs you want. So, like, let's say you'll go to the search bar and be like Post Malone type beat songs or like Lil Peep beat type songs.
Yeah.
And then they give you just a list of different beats from a ton of different producers. And you could just listen to them. And if you like them, you could buy the MP3s or you could buy the exclusives. And yeah, like, I just love that.
Yeah.
Because it's just there's so many options and so many talented beat makers. And
now, when you buy that is now officially yours. No one can use that.
you can buy them like exclusively,
Yeah.
but a lot of people just buy MP3s. But if it's a song that you want to do work to and like really get it out there and make it yours, and you don't want anybody else to take it, definitely get the unlimited.
Is it expensive?
It depends on what producer or beat maker like you're looking at. Like, I think exclusives, like unlimited, exclusives could go anywhere from like $500 all the way up to like $2,000 to $3,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like it fluctuates.
Yeah. But I mean, if you pick the right one,
if you pick the right one, and you know you're gonna,
like, it's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about it.
Exactly. You're like, whatever. Like I spent a couple.
That's $2,000 I ever spent. Like I had a jingle for my show. I don't really play it anymore.
Okay, why not?
I don't know, because I want a new one, and Hawkins said he was going to make me a new one.
Okay.
But I almost think, Hawkins, you're out. I think I want you to make one.
Let's do it. I'm down for a jingle.
I don't have $2,000 though.
No, that's fine.
So
we wouldn't charge it.
So where do you see yourself in a year, 2 years? I mean, obviously you're on the right path. You have all the followers. What's the next likely step in your career?
Yeah, next step would probably be like, I'm going to be performing more. Hopefully book out like some pretty big venues. Really know where I want to go with my music direction. If I do want to stay in the pop, like dark pop direction, or if I want to go into the alternative rock direction, I just kind of want to like in the next 2 years have like, my exact genre and be comfortable with like performing on stage and just like used to it and just kind of going with the flow.
Have you like prospected out anything where you want to play live? I mean, you've got 5 songs now, soon to be 6.
Yeah.
So I mean, you get to 10, then that's a concert.
I know that really is. It is. I haven't yet. That's like something that I have to do with my team and sit down and really like think about and
Well, I want to be there if it's local.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. I do want to start off locally.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like starting off local is just the best thing for me.
I'm going to give updates on... I keep bringing Hawkins' name up because the kid just makes me fucking laugh just thinking of him.
He's funny, yeah.
And I'm going to do, like, side-by-sides, and, like, you're already past him, so... I just like picking on him. He's such a good kid.
Oh, Hawkins, no.
He said he was really drunk, and that's how you came on the show, is you were just fine. He said...
What?
I don't know, I think you had him... He was at your house maybe a couple weekends ago or something.
Oh, yeah, he was at my house.
He's like, dude, I was all fucked up, and I'm like, you gotta go on my buddy's show. Like...
No, I already agreed to go on. Like, I already, like, talked to my management and stuff, and I was like, yo, like, hook me up with, like, a podcast on here.
So Tim is the one that originally reached out to me.
He's my manager. He's, like, my...
Where is he out of, though?
He's out of Cleveland.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I knew he wasn't local.
Yeah, no,
I kind of looked at his page a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time, and Tim was very nice to me, by the way.
I love Tim. He's the sweetest guy.
And he set up all this... But when he messaged me, he said, hey... I could probably do it. No, he was like, hey, I listened to your show. I love what you do. And I don't know who it was. I'm like, who's this guy? Who is this? Yeah. And then he's like, I represent Ellsea. And I'm like, well, who's that?
You're like, I know.
I'm just sitting on my couch. I'm like, oh, it's Lindsay. oh, okay.
And you like lift it up. You're like, oh.
So then I texted Hawkins. I'm like, thank you. And he's like, what? I go, she's coming on next week. And he's like, oh, great. I go, the funniest thing, though, is I know the dude's never listened to my podcast, and that doesn't bother me. But I thought that's like such that like business, side of it. Like, he like pumped me up though. I'm like, oh sweet, I got like a follower. I really fucking listen to this shit. Awesome. But Tim was super nice. Setting everything up, and Stephanie, your assistant.
She's great.
Sent the email out with that was very nice of you, Stephanie. You were the quietest person that's ever sat in this room. Usually...
Oh, wait, can you actually hear her if she talks, like, on the mic?
You hear it in the background.
Oh, got you. Okay, so you could talk. Yeah. Just a ghost in, like, the corner. But yeah, usually, like, people were just finally like, wait, hold on. I gotta talk about this topic, But she's just sitting there. Like, perfect. Oh, yeah, no, she just vibes.
But if you ever have anything to say, feel free.
Yeah.
It's an open forum here. I've had a cough for like a month now, and I've been to the doctor twice.
I just got over like the worst cold ever. I had it for like a week and a half. I was taking all these vitamins, and I was still like sick as hell.
Yeah.
And now my mom's sick. Her whole preschool, she teaches at like a preschool. Her whole
God.
preschool's
Yeah, it's
like
just
rampant. All
germ
kids
central,
are
yeah.
like it's
Where does she teach?
terrible. She teaches at this private academy in Westport.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to the doctor and he's like, "Oh, you got bronchitis."
I just spilled that on my face.
Did you?
Yeah, oopsies.
It's fever though, so it's
Yeah.
refreshing.
It's refreshing, you know?
Yeah, I went to the doctor and they're like, "Oh, you got bronchitis." Gave me a Z-Pack.
Oh, bronchitis.
And then, but it wasn't.
Tough.
It,
Oh, yeah.
it didn't get rid of it.
Yeah,
I went back to
think
a different doctor, my
you
regular.
have bronchitis right now, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, it's your like acid reflux. Like you need to take it's yeah."
Oh my god, twinning. I have acid reflux too.
Oh my god, what do you take?
I just take Tums.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You don't
Because
take-
it's
you
not
don't take a
too
daily
bad. Like,
thing?
it's nothing crazy. So, like, I just, like, pop a Tum.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night though with it?
No, it's not that bad. Like, let's say, like, I have, like, really spicy food or something. Like, my throat will just burn. I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. But
Yeah. Like I had it. I think I contracted it. Or is that the right word?
yeah, contracted it.
Yeah.
Born with heartburn.
When I was your age.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, so I've had it for like over 20 years, and that's my doctor said. Like, how long you been taking Nexium?
Nexium.
Nexium.
My parents are on.
Which is like a daily pill,
Yeah.
and it works really well. But
Yeah.
he's like, no, you need a prescription strength shit.
You
And
need that extra shit.
yeah, you gotta go. Do you? What Tums? This is so stupid. What Tums do you take? The chewables?
I take the nasty chocolate
chalky ones?
The nasty. They're the only ones that work. I feel like the chewables
I
are
think
just
they're
marketed
candy.
to seem like candy,
Yes,
you know, because
yes.
they never gave me no relief. I was like,
Yeah,
tastes good.
They do
but-
taste good, but
but
yeah, I
I'm
agree. Like, I don't
eating
feel like
to eat
they,
it. Like, I'd rather just have a lifesaver or something.
You know what's good?
What?
Is what is it? Oh crap! It's one of the antacids.
Oh, was it antacid? Okay,
Yeah,
let me think. Okay, Tums. We got.
It's something AC Pepsid.
Oh, Pepsid.
Pepsid. They're
Isn't
chewable?
that kind of gross? I
No.
thought that's like a white liquid, right?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Malox or
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol. Yeah. Pepsid is like a little chewable, but it's not. It's like chalky, but not chalky.
Okay.
And I feel like it works immediately.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
pushes
So
your
like some
acid back
instant
in.
relief. Okay.
Did we talk about acid reflux today?
No, like what's going
No,
on?
what
But
the
I mean,
hell?
I'm down.
The
with
show
it.
takes crazy
My
turns.
friend recommended that to me, like
Pepsid, yeah.
That's how you know it's
She-
good.
You can't be on Nexium for too long, but she was on it for like 10 years. Like, you're not
Yeah, I've been on.
What does Nexium do? Like if you take it for too long?
That's the thing that I was taking, remember? And I was like, it's like a 14-day trial thing.
Oh, because it just like really messes up your internal.
It like you take it before eating, it coats your stomach so the acid doesn't like come up.
Oh,
So,
got
like,
you.
You're not supposed to be on it for like 10 years. It's like a
Right.
little bit
I'm
much.
going on 20.
So, yeah, so
20?
she did it
Really?
for 10 years, and her
Wow.
doctor was like, yeah, don't do that anymore. So she started doing Pepsid.
Yeah.
And she
Pepsid.
said it's better anyways.
I read an article like 10 years ago that in Germany they did like a research study on people that take it
Okay.
and they get like dementia. So yeah.
Wait. Well, you've been on for 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have to quit. Just Pepsid it out.
I'll die if I quit.
Oh God.
Like I will literally like
You're like I won't be able to.
like
function.
last
I'm
night.
Done.
I
Yeah.
probably had a lot of booze.
Okay.
Okay. And we ate at an Italian restaurant called
Oh,
Right.
you effed yourself.
Yes.
Oh, you knew you were.
And then, capped it off with tiramisu for dessert. Like, oh, this is perfect.
Tiramisu?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh.
You don't like tiramisu?
You did yourself in. No, with heartburn you did yourself in.
no.
I could eat a tiramisu.
We had steak, pasta, clams. We just kind of fucking ordered everything on the menu.
Oh gosh.
And
It must have been a war zone in your stomach at that point.
yeah, well, when you're drinking, you don't really feel it.
No,
but then you wake up at 3 a.m.
Exactly.
and you're like, oh, God.
I don't feel well.
I'll have to like sit up.
Oh yeah, like had
I know I'm not a pillar of health.
Yeah, I've
but-
been there before. Yeah, no.
Me in LA.
Oh, she had the worst. So somebody started their own alcohol brand or whatever, and not naming names, but they had like this drink, and Stephanie had maybe like how many did you have? Like 2, 3?
I had
Was it liquor or like a beer?
It was a
Or
seltzer.
RTD, yeah.
It is delicious. If
It's
anyone
fantastic.
Finds out what I'm talking about. It is delicious.
Just write
It's
it down. I won't
fantastic.
say it.
I'll write
Oh,
it down.
you'll know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll write it down on my phone.
Okay, there you go.
Sideways. But it was delicious. But I had like 3, and like it was like someone was put their hand in my chest and was
Yeah.
just squeezing my heart for like how long did that like 3 days?
It was
That's how it all started. I went to the
Like,
hospital thinking I was having a heart attack.
Oh, she literally
I
like.
told her, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm dying.
I mean,
Yeah.
should I take you to the hospital?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, like I could stick it out. And then it was crazy because the next week, didn't we take some home or something? And then I had it.
We
And then
asked him, we were like, why didn't we get any in PR? Thank God he didn't send it because I.
Oh, that would have been so bad. That would have been so bad.
Oh wait,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Delicious. Just
So good.
Not good
like-
for the. Yeah, I was your age, and I was like, I woke up in the middle of the night. I thought I was having a heart attack. I literally had an ambulance come to my house. I went to the hospital. When the doctor finally came and
That's
saw
terrible.
me, he just gave me like 2 tubs and
like-
some liquid antacid. He's like, "You're fucking not having a heart attack, you moron. You're 25 years old." And I'm like,
You're like, chill out.
"It's possible." You
Like,
know?
it is
But it's
possible. You don't
scary.
know what goes on in my life.
That's right. my doctor every year for my physical asks me how much I drink.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say, like, he'll ask me, when you go out, how much do you drink?
I drink like 1.
No, I go 4 and 4. And he's like, what the fuck is 4 and 4?
Like 4 and 4?
He's like four Vivas and 4 shots of whiskey. He's like, what? I'm like, you want the truth? It's 8 and 8. But like, I mean, what the
I'm
fuck,
actually
dude?
downplaying it right now.
Yeah. He listens to this podcast too. He's probably shaking his head.
It's probably not.
But I'm like, yeah, 4 and 4. And I'm like, why am I lying to my doctor? That's the one guy. Like, I'll lie to my girlfriend how much I had, but my doctor, you gotta kind of be honest with.
Yeah.
how often do you drink? I'm like once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know.
This is
Like, oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah, well, your numbers are through the roof, sir. You know, like, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
crazy.
how do you like the Vivas?
I love them.
They're good, right?
I think they're really good. Like, they're refreshing. They
So this
taste
one is
different.
kind of the
Like,
most
they're good.
popular, like the huckleberry flavor-wise. But the watermelon now is kind of my favorite. It's not really over-the-top watermelon.
Gotcha.
And it's got like mezcal, like a little smoky.
Oh,
almost to
okay.
it. It's different.
Little smoky vibe
Yeah,
to it.
you know,
That sounds
but,
good.
The boys, I'll be up there. I'll be back in Boston on the 17th for their We're doing an 8-bar crawl to celebrate their 2-year anniversary.
That sounds like a blast.
They got me a hotel room,
I would love that.
and we're just bopping around.
Right, you're gonna need one, yeah.
Seaport in Boston. Yeah, we're gonna drive.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, bars you could just head out on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to brag, but we had a driver last night.
Oh, okay.
Like, I didn't pay for it.
Okay,
the guy that brought us
bougie,
paid.
bougie.
Like a Lincoln Navigator thing was fucking gorgeous.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I was in this. I'm like, what's
like,
this, like
this is
80?
nice.
He's like, no, this one's 110. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. I'll just drive home with my Kia.
Just some cash.
Now, did Stephanie drive you here?
Oh no, we're Uber everywhere. We love
really?
Uber.
We Uber everywhere, or when we travel, drivers.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I love Uber.
So you Ubered here?
Big Uber.
Yeah.
person.
Oh,
I'm actually terrified of driving.
I would have Ubered you here.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's fine.
yeah,
I don't care.
okay.
No.
It's a
That's
business
like, we're just
expense,
Uber.
right?
Yeah,
You write it right off, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I figured you were just.
I mean,
When you texted me 2:05 arrival, I thought it was just your GPS in your
Oh
car.
yeah, no, like the Ubers, like usually they're there in
takes,
5 minutes, but this
like
Uber,
15
like the
minutes.
closest one was like 15 minutes out, and we're like,
Yeah.
damn.
What the fuck they doing at 2 o'clock?
That's
in the
what I'm
afternoon?
saying. You can't
Right?
be that busy.
Because it's
Right.
like, you know, it bounces to 1, it's like 5 minutes. You're like, okay. And then they reject you, and you're like, I didn't want you anyway. And then it's like
I didn't want you anyway, like-
Everyone like 20 minutes away. Jesus Christ.
You got to see. Have you guys ever been to Stonebridge? I've never seen
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
We have had nights at
I
Stonebridge.
avoid Stonebridge for sure.
So, like, literally now, like.
Yeah,
you
if
know,
I want to go to Stonebridge, she's like, we're not going, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, yeah,
Probably
we're
a
not
good
gonna
call.
go. Yeah,
You're already too old.
yeah,
It's
no.
fucking
And
insane.
it's just like too many people that I know, and I don't want to
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I hear you. I
I
hear
don't
you.
want to do that.
After that.
But, like, it's funny. Like, we literally will close up,
Yeah.
clean up, count our money, and then go to the parking lot to grab our car. And there's still fucking 50 kids in the street waiting for the fucking Ubers.
Oh yeah, they're all.
So
like,
these
over
kids
there.
come, Sacred Heart mostly on Saturday
Oh, got
nights.
you. Yeah, like Sacred Heart.
They will Uber to Stonebridge.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like $25,
About.
but then they rape you on the way back for like almost $100 because it's like it's the algorithm and everyone's trying to get an Uber in the same place. Yeah.
I got lucky. I
After they
knew
just
that.
paid $20 to get in. And
Yeah, no, that's messed up.
Crazy. That's almost as much as we paid an Uber to JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like $150 to get there.
and we
Yeah.
Uber block
That's
it.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to JFK. So like that's crazy that they're paying Uber block prices
Yeah.
just to leave Stonebridge.
And they're waiting, and they're waiting
They should
fucking an
probably
hour and a
just
half.
Uber Black.
Yeah. I tell the kids.
Yeah,
I tell the
honestly,
kids
like,
walk up to the end of the green and order it from there.
Just take a little walk.
Yeah, just seriously.
Take a
like,
little
whenever
stroll.
I'm in a crowded place,
Yeah.
I go 2 blocks over, like Nashville.
Yeah,
People try to grab an Uber on Broadway. Like,
you're like
no,
that's a bad idea.
walk
Yeah.
3 blocks over and call the Uber over there. It's not hard.
Yeah.
But people are just so fucking lazy.
Yeah, that was like I went to like Sound on Sound when that was happening like a couple weeks ago, and the Uber situation was just vile.
Yeah,
it was.
The parking situation's terrible there too.
It was so bad. Yeah, so that was a.
Who'd you see? Would you go both days or?
I went for John Mayer.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Was he good?
Alana Morissette. I think I brought my mom because she loves Alana Morissette and John Mayer, so I was like, yes, we're going. But he was great. I mean, the stage performance. I mean, like he just rocks out on his guitar, stays still, and just kills the vocals.
Yeah.
So I'd say it was good.
Well, I just saw John Mayer. I was introducing my girlfriend to the Dave Chappelle show, which is now amazingly 20 years old, and when it was the old Comedy Central show.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot about this. They do the little little videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one where John Mayer's in it, and he looks like he's 18. And they would just like follow around. He'd follow around Chappelle with a guitar, and they just start playing in like a hospital room or something. And, it was just stupid but funny.
That's funny. No, I get it. Yeah, that's funny.
Just look how young he was back then.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like he's a local guy, right?
He's local. I think he grew up Bridgeport actually. Because when he was in Bridgeport, he's like, "I'm home, everybody." So I was like, okay.
Back to the Sound on Sound.
Yeah.
I can see you playing there next year.
I would so be down. So, like, the thing that I just need is just, like, some practice. Like, I just need to practice. And, like, that's the big thing with me this year is just, like, practice. So,
Well, I mean, hard work will pay off. That's
exactly.
For sure. Yeah.
Exactly. But, I think I've got it. I can see it, too. I'm not going to knock it. I can see it.
All right, we're going to play a little game.
Okay, let's play it.
So, with all your sites combined, you have, like, 4.25 million followers, roughly.
Yeah, probably a little bit more, but yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I didn't know.
We'll call it even 4.5. Well, actually, currently now you don't.
Yeah, currently actually I'm just stagnant at 200, but yeah.
All right, so do you know who has the most followers on Instagram?
Okay, let me guess. Okay.
It's in the sports world.
Oh. Ronaldo.
Yeah, no. Close, though.
Messi?
Yes.
Okay.
Lionel
okay,
Messi
cool.
has 491 million followers.
That's crazy.
That just shows you how global the sport is.
Yeah, that just shows you, like you're known everywhere.
Right, everywhere.
Like.
But there's some surprising... So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to just say out a person or a sports team.
Okay.
And you have to decide whether they have more or less followers than you.
Okay.
Green Day. Do you know what Green Day is?
I do know Green Day. Yeah, I know.
I had the boys on, and like I said,
who is that? Yeah.
I said like, what did I say? Like Eminem or something, or Nirvana. They didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
They didn't know who Eminem or Nirvana was?
No.
I would kick them out. I'd be like, you have to leave. I'm so sorry. You're repulsive, and you have to go. Like, you have to go.
I was like stunned, and I'm like, wait, he's still relevant. It's not like he's not.
I was on like this trip with like my old friends, like family. And they had like their kids were in like middle school, and they were like, "All right, name 5 ACD songs, and if you fail this, I failed as a father." I was like,
"Oh."
Name 5 AC/DC songs.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I can, like Thunderstruck.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I don't know if I could. Really? Maybe Nirvana.
I bet you I know 30 songs. I just don't know the fucking names.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we'll start out with Green Day. More or less than 4. We'll call it 4.5. 4.5 million.
Okay, I would say. They've been around for a while, though. I would say yes.
Yes, more?
Okay. I changed my opinion. Okay, no.
They're good.
I'm confused. So they have more or less followers than you?
They have less.
Okay. They have less. Correct. Incorrect. They have 4.7 million. You're close.
They're great.
Close.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really have the official number, so maybe you do. Lionel Richie, you know who that is, right?
Oh, yeah,
and he's on that show.
American Idol.
Is it Idol? He's a judge on Idol now.
Yeah, no,
have you ever tried out for American Idol?
Nope, too socially anxious for that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Gotta start off, not with that.
If you were to go on, I know we're kind of veering off. If you were to go on there, what song would you sing?
Ooh, good question. What song would I sing on there? We might have to throw it back to like some good old fashioned Adele.
Oh, all right.
Show some range.
Yeah, but a lot of range there, yeah.
But it's like a safe pick because you won't forget the lyrics,
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
More or less.
Okay,
Not
I
yes
think
or
I
no.
actually stalked his Instagram after watching American Idol, so no.
You are correct.
Okay.
Yeah, he's only got 1.7 million.
No, I was actually really confused about that.
Yeah.
I thought...
I'm like, did he just start it, like, late
yeah,
in life?
maybe he did. Maybe he, like, came onto the Instagram wave a little later.
We're going to get something. The New York Yankees.
Oh, definitely more.
No.
What?
The New York Yankees only have, where I write it down, they only have 3.5 million followers.
That's just wrong. That's crazy.
The reigning Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs official Instagram account. Who has Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, who we know.
Oh, then it has to be more. It has to be more.
No, 3 million. They did not.
Their PR team's kind of.
What's going on with the PR?
You got Taylor Swift in here
Why do
building
they
every
have
week.
trash PR? Like, what's going on?
That is not good.
No, that's horrific.
She put
Yes.
like that clown emoji over Taylor Swift's face. Did you see that?
Who did?
No, who?
One of his PR people. Did you see that?
No, T.
Patrick Mahomes? Travis Kelce?
She was like standing behind Taylor Swift or whatever. Obviously, she was at the game.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think she put the clown emoji on it, but she reposted from someone's feed on her story and like didn't put a different emoji over it. So that's just a bad move.
That's a pretty.
It's like they're taking their cue from Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, like what?
Anything else? Put a clown.
I have Mahomes down here. Patrick Mahomes, more or less than you.
Okay.
He's been to three Super Bowls, won twice.
Okay, I'm just gonna. After the other guesses, I'm just gonna say no.
Incorrect. 5.9 million.
Damn, I'm horrible at this game. Okay.
All right, this one's really close to you.
Okay.
Nelly.
Furtado?
No, Nelly, the rapper.
Oh!
Country Grammar.
I like Nelly Furtado. Okay.
Age gap is showing here.
More.
Less. Nelly only has 3.7 million.
Have I got any of these
You got one right
correct?
so far. You got Lionel Richie right.
Okay, so I have 1 out of how many so far? Can I redeem myself at this point, or am I just gonna lose?
No, you still have time.
Okay, we're gonna redeem.
Go the opposite of what you want to say.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Go
the great
against my
esteemed
gut.
actor Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Mr. Forrest Gump himself.
Okay, less.
No, he's more. 9.5.
Dang it.
This is hard, right?
This is terrible.
Okay. This is a controversial one.
Okay.
Dylan Mulvaney. Do you know who that is?
Dylan Mulvaney. No. Who's
That
that?
is the trans person that the whole Bud Light controversy was surrounded around.
Oh, I heard a little bit of that.
I think she's actually bigger on TikTok than she is on Instagram.
Okay.
More or less.
So we're including TikTok followers and everything.
No, just Instagram.
Oh, just
I
Instagram.
only did my research on Instagram. TikTok, my brain gets foggy when I watch TikTok.
I feel like we'll say, yeah.
Nope, 1.8 million.
I'm horrible. Okay.
We'll do a couple more.
Okay.
The New England Patriots, as an organization, 6-time World or Super Bowl champion, had Tom Brady in their team for 20 years. Giselle Bundchen.
Okay. It has to be.
I would go with more.
Yes, you are correct. All right.
Steph, I
Not
knew
much
that.
more though. Only
No
five.
help from you.
Only 5 million. Christina Aguilera.
More.
Yeah, 9.4.
Yeah.
And the last
I
one,
miss
you're
Christina.
probably not gonna know who this person is.
Okay.
Ben Shapiro. Do you know who that is?
Ben Shapiro. I feel like I'm a good
like a
person
far
with
right-
like faces. I'm not the best with
You would
names.
recognize the face.
Okay, so yeah.
He's a political commentator.
Oh, political commentator.
Yeah. I mean, like the leading political commentator for the Republican Party.
Yeah.
No, you beat him. You just beat him. 4.1 million.
Oh wow.
Aw, close though.
Wow.
He's probably the closest to you.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's so weird.
Isn't that weird?
That's actually crazy. Like to like put that in perspective. Like I've never really compared
Right.
things like that before. So like that's really
I mean, seriously. I mean,
That's crazy.
When I first followed you,
yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Like,
What the hell is going
I'm
on?
at like 1,100. I may gain a couple from having you on the show, but I just think 4 million is just such a crazy number.
It's crazy. Like yeah, it's definitely.
How many
wild.
people do you follow? I never looked at that.
I only follow about like maybe like 200.
I still follow more people than follow me, and that annoys me.
Oh, no.
You gotta go through
No, you have to go through them. Like, me and Stephanie, we go through them because, like, we
went through it
realized...
last night.
We were. We were.
So you went through the people you follow?
Yeah.
And just started unfollowing
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's hateful.
It could be
For me, not for you.
No, we have to have, like, reasons. So, like, let's say, like, if somebody you're following and you know you're never going to come in contact with them again,
Right.
there's no reason to have them on there,
Right.
you know?
Like when your Instagram is just like strictly like basically a business, even if people don't look at it like that, like you have to be like, okay, like is this a business connection or like obviously someone that you're close to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of like unnecessary to follow them because it clears up your feed because Instagram it's not chronological anymore.
No, Instagram needs to fix their stuff.
Facebook's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit
Facebook.
from like 6 days ago, and I'm commenting like it just happened.
No, I do that all the time, and I look like such a creep. I'm just
Right.
like, oh yeah, oh wait, that was from 5 days
Yeah.
ago.
Like, why is that
Like,
even coming
sorry.
up?
Because like you
Yeah.
don't want it to clog your feed. You want to be able to like interact with
Yeah.
people that you do business with.
That's the only reason. Like I know you have Twitter presence too.
Yeah.
Like I have no presence on Twitter. I strictly use Twitter for news.
I would say Twitter's
like sports
hard
stuff
to
and
grow. Like Twitter's probably one of the
Twitter's
hardest
really
to
hard to
grow.
grow. But it's chronological. Like,
It
you
is
just
the
refresh it,
only
it's
one
like-
that actually is chronological. It's
And
the
it's one of
hardest
the
to grow.
best way to get responses from celebrities or people in public because, let's say you follow Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Not that he's on account, but just for instance.
Yeah.
And he posts something 3 seconds ago. Like if you're in those first 10 comments, he
Oh,
may
yeah.
write you back.
Yeah,
Yeah, but once
that's
it's
true.
up to like 3,000 comments, like your shit's
You're
not getting
lost in
seen.
the sauce. Yeah,
right,
you're just
right,
lost.
Right. So I've had no one's special, but I've had I interact a lot. Obviously, you can see I'm a sports fan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And I've interacted with like newspaper columnists, guys on TV.
Yeah.
And we've had actually messaged each other over certain
Nice.
topics.
Okay.
Like crazy shit. I'm like, dude, this dude's like messaging me.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
You're like,
you know?
okay. Yeah.
Like when you get your Instagram back, I'm gonna message you just as an experiment,
No, 100%. I got you.
and you have to follow me.
Yeah. No, I will.
Yeah. No.
No, 100%.
Does Ellsea follow you?
No.
No?
No.
Well, she will. Well,
Wow.
I will. Ew, that was disgusting third person shit going on. That was
She will.
gross.
That's how you made it. We
That
start
was-
talking that way.
That was odd. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all I got on here.
Okay. Well, I totally bombed that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you got 2 right, I think.
Okay, well,
Out
if
of
I come back
1,
on,
2, 3,
I
4,
declare
5, 6,
a
7,
redo.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11. You got 2 out of 11.
Wow.
That is not a passing
That's
grade.
actually really bad.
We were close though. It's like
That's a solid F. That's
Yeah,
that's, I didn't even get a D. I just
Right.
I just
you
failed.
probably didn't sign your name on the fucking paper.
No,
Yeah.
I really didn't. I got the date wrong and everything. Everything's just no.
I remember my first test ever in 8th grade.
That you have a good memory.
If we didn't sign Jeremy Wells, room 24 or whatever on the paper, it was like an English class.
Oh, I had to.
If we
do
didn't
that.
write it, it was -5.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Same.
Right.
Same.
So my first test, I got every question wrong
Oh.
because I didn't read the book. I forget what book it was, but I didn't read it.
Yeah,
And I got a -5 on my test.
Oh.
That's pretty rough.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've gotten. No, I feel like
That
I've
was my
actually
own
gotten
fault.
it worse somehow. I feel like I've gotten worse somehow.
Then a -5?
I feel like I have. I feel like I
They
have.
slap you across the face.
I don't know. Maybe I did the date and the name wrong or something, or I got the room
Slap you
number.
across the face.
No, I swear. I feel like I've got a crazy bad grade, but I can't remember for sure. But
Were you a good student?
no, school was never really my thing.
Did you go to college?
No.
No. So I went to University of New Haven,
Okay.
and my freshman first semester, I got a 1.5 GPA.
I don't even want to tell you my GPA.
Oh.
No, we're actually, that would be damaging to me if I even say that out loud. Let's guess your GPA. No,
Were you higher or lower than Stephanie, your GPA in high school?
oh gosh, she's Albert Einstein compared to me.
3.8.
Oh shit.
Yeah, mine is you're how did you manage that? You're whoa. Yeah,
My
but
mom
let's just
called
say-
me. My mom called me, and she's like, they're paying for me to go to school,
Yeah.
and she's like, I'm gonna let this one slide.
You're
First
I'll
semester, you're
I'll let
feeling
this
your own,
go, yeah.
probably fucking meeting all these new people, blah blah blah. So I got it up to a 3 the second semester.
Props to you.
Right. Well, then the third semester, sophomore year,
Oh,
they
yeah.
went right back down, and she threatened to kill me.
Oh,
I love my mom.
just a slight
But-
little threat.
Yeah. But you can't do that anymore. Like, you can't threaten to kill your kids anymore.
No,
it's
you'll
like
get
a
the cops called and like CDF.
DCF.
CDF, bro, they're gonna come get you. Yeah, no, like it's crazy.
The FTC.
The FTC, yeah, you know.
Child Department of Family. Children.
Literally.
Well, it's like these kids know about this shit.
Oh, yeah.
So they like hold it against you.
They do.
Oh yeah, you want to smack me? Yeah, fucking call DCF.
Well, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, crazy.
They're like, did you look up the laws in the state about that? Because I did.
Yeah, right. Have you been to .gov site, Mom? Have you? No.
There you go.
Watch what the fuck you're saying to me.
Yeah.
Like, so my girlfriend has a 13-year-old son. We've been together like 5 years.
Nice.
So I've known him since he was 8.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid's great, but she's like, sometimes she feels like she's parenting badly because, you know, he got a warning in school for being loud and whatever.
Who doesn't? Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, and this is the point I made to her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how he acts at home.
Yeah.
As long as he's not acting like that when he's at somebody else's house.
Right.
That's
True.
all I care about.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that shit on my own. And that's how he is. Like, all the parents that he hangs out with are like, oh, he's so nice. I'm like, what? This kid?
You're like, that guy?
Fuck.
That
You don't stop. He just watches TikTok all day.
yeah, he's just on his phone flipping.
Boom, boom. Oh my God. I think it's the end of civilization.
But I mean, at least you know that means he knows right from wrong, for sure.
Yes.
Like, he knows exactly how to act.
That's
He
true.
decides not to.
One of the first things I would teach anyone is how to be socially interactive.
Yeah.
In the correct way.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Because I feel like with how social media is these days, like so many people lack basic social skills,
Right.
especially children. Like it's sad.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can see how your account that is suspended could garner some of the weirdest people on the internet.
That is true. I
Yeah.
have some people on there.
Yeah. I had about 6 of my friends that wanted to be the producer of today's show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way.
You got Lindsay on? Yeah. Oh, I'll run the cameras. Oh no, they just sit there. You know.
That is so funny.
What you doing?
I'm just moving this.
Oh yeah.
I'm working.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
This is.
Stephanie went from not talking to.
Oh, no, she's-
I got to get you a mic. I
I was
think.
paying bills over here.
Oh, were
Getting
ya?
the business going.
Isn't it so nice to pay bills on your phone?
It is.
It is. Yeah, that's facts. That's true.
You know what? Like, you got a bunch of credit cards. You're a girl, so probably.
No, I actually
No?
don't.
Shop.
No?
I actually am very. Yeah, no.
Really?
I have like one credit card and I never use it.
I have 4. I really only use one of them.
I've-
I just like having the spending power if I need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they will remind me that my payments due
yeah.
like a week before and then not communicate with me again.
Oh no! See,
No.
that's
Remind me
why I
that
don't
day.
do
I'll go
that.
on and pay it.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that because like I know like I'll forget to do the payments.
Right.
And I'm just like, yo, like if
Then
I
they
have it in my
whack you
account, I'm just going
$39.
regularly. Like,
Once they're like, here's your statement, I'm like, great, I'll go pay this now because I'll forget.
yeah.
Right.
That's facts. Yeah.
Or like auto pay's the best. Like
Auto
my
pay
car
is-
payment.
Yeah.
Just take whatever you
Right.
want.
Yeah.
My health insurance. So now, are you still under your parents?
No, I've been on my own.
Been on your
We're
own?
going solo.
I
Yeah.
think it goes to like 25.
26, I think
26.
you get booted off of it.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, I work at Stonebridge. They don't offer, it's a non-benefited
Yeah.
job. But so I get it on my own through Connecticut.
Gotcha.
So this year that is ending soon, I paid $377 a month. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not 50 yet. Like that's a lot.
Yeah. Oof.
And then
Wow.
I got the letter today. That $377 was because of Biden had some $300 tax credits for health for people that.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
that got added up.
Oh,
now I'm
gosh,
$677 a month starting January 1.
What?
What?
Yeah, $700.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
What kind of car I could drive for $700 a month?
You could drive. Yeah. What? Wait, that's actually
You
crazy.
get that nice car that driver.
Yeah, that Lincoln Navigator. Yeah,
Come on.
that's insane.
What the heck?
So I got, hopefully I can when I call my insurance guy, we can try to whittle it
You're
down.
trying to have some vanilla room.
And they just bailed out like, oh, he's just gonna keep paying,
Take off the dental or something. I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Take off
right?
the vision checks. Like I'm good. Like.
So I had a dentist in town that never charged me. He was a regular.
Oh,
He
wow.
fucking moved to South Carolina. The prick.
Ah, damn.
I literally called him up. I had like a little crack in a filling, and I'm like, yo, I gotta come see
You're like,
tomorrow.
hey, like-
I would go there. He would open up the place
Yeah.
for me on Saturday morning. Just him and me.
Yeah.
He did a root canal on me. Just
Oh.
him and me. Last summer. was
my
fucking
God.
torture, but like
You're like, it's torture, but I'm glad
he's like hold this here, so I'm like holding the thing.
Yeah.
So he moved, and so I texted him and I said, "Yo, can I come in tomorrow morning? You got time? I just need it like filled." He's like, "Bro, I'm in South Carolina." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I sold." Well, I knew he sold the business, but he's supposed to. He signed like a 3-year contract to stay on until the complete transition of the new dentist came in, and he left like a year early in it.
Oof. So
I'm
he
like,
just
bro,
left,
I'm
no
not-
warning. It was
dude,
just
I
poof,
love
gone.
I thought we had this connection.
Yeah, like come
You
on.
okay?
You're like my
I'm
dude.
holding a little
Yeah.
suction thing, and you're
Yeah,
fucking
you know,
giving me a
like we
root
had a
canal.
bond. Yeah.
We were working together.
I didn't know it was a root canal till it was over.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
He's like, "Yo, by the way, that was a root canal." I'm like, "What?"
Like, it
That's
was?
crazy.
It makes sense.
Crazy to drop on someone. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, right.
Like he pulled out my nerve and he showed it to me. He's like, "That's your nerve
You're like,
that you
oh.
no longer have." I'm like, "They just fucking pulled a tooth out." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. At
Jesus
this point,
Christ.
it's like, say bye-bye.
My dentist around here, like I had.
Where do you go?
Smart Dental. It's downtown.
Oh, the one on the green or just off
It's
of
on
it?
it's on the green.
Yep.
I love them. They're
Yeah?
so cheap. And like he literally, I usually go in for like a cavity. I'm in there for like an hour for some 10 minutes. You're done.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm done?
Yeah.
He was like, no, you're good. Like I was like, okay.
Oh, there's
They're all
nothing better in the
so
world than a
nice.
quick dentist.
I love.
Oh,
them.
yeah, no, quick dentists, they get the job done.
still have your wisdom
fast,
teeth?
quick. Nah, I removed them.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
got
I
mine.
had to get them all taken out.
I got mine done. I was in my 30s,
Oh, wow, yeah.
and I didn't have any insurance at the time,
Ooh, and that shit
and
gets
I had to prepay. I had to literally. I showed up with
Prepay?
900 cash. I gave him at the
Damn.
fucking reception. And
Oh.
here you go, the receptionist, 900, and I paid like 300 for the fucking super X-rays they do.
Oh, yeah, you have to do those.
So boom, 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 everything's good. 3 come out like that, and then this one.
Was it impacted? Mine was
He had
impacted
to like
sideways.
I'm not even lying, like a hammer and a chisel, foot up on the table, ripped it out, whatever. So I got out of there, and GPS took me to a cemetery
What?
on the way to the fucking dentist. I was like, whoa,
Is this
whoa,
foreshadowing?
this is a bad sign.
Yeah,
This is a
is this
fucking
foreshadowing what's gonna
bad
happen?
sign.
Yeah. Oh,
I should have
God.
wrote a song about it, but.
That would go hard.
So like 3 weeks later, I get a supplemental bill in the mail for $300 because they had to perform oral surgery on me. So I literally drove there, past the cemetery, to the office,
Past the
past the
cemetery. I knew I was
cemetery.
going this
I said, I'm
time.
not paying this.
Yeah.
I paid $300 for the X-ray, so you knew what you
Exactly.
had to
So
do.
what was going on? Like you should
Right.
have informed
And
me
like,
after
what, you
the
had to put your
X-ray.
foot up on the fucking stool to get my tooth out? Like,
Yeah.
I gotta pay for that?
Like I gotta pay for that.
Yeah,
Like,
they
come
just
on.
waived it. I'm like, I'm not giving you cash. Like, they didn't have my credit card on file, so they.
Oh yeah, so you're like you have no choice
Yeah.
but to wait. Yeah.
People always pay cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
the only way you get full value for your
That's
money.
so true.
Yeah, like I always get discounts. I'm like, I'll give you cash, lower that price. They're like, all right.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Always, you
Like,
got it.
all right. Yeah, I'll call somebody up for something, and I'll be like, all right, what's the cash price? You would get work
Well,
under
it's
the
a cash
house.
price, though.
Yeah, installations, whatever. Like
Uh-huh.
the cable guy, he'll come over and I'll be like, all right, here's $50 bill. What can you get me for free?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're good.
Like, all right.
Like,
I'm
oh,
like,
I
nice.
got you.
Now, you guys are too young, but we had these things called hot boxes back in the day.
Hot boxes.
So a hot box
Okay.
was basically a descrambler cable box. So you get all the pay-per-view movies, you get all the pay channels.
Oh gosh, it's kind of like a fire stick.
No.
Like an old fire stick.
It's like a cable box
Like a
that
cable
they did
box.
something in the middle. Like
Okay.
they reprogrammed it, and he had spent $200 on the thing.
Oh well, yeah.
But like it descrambled, like so if you want to, you can't do it anymore because they're too high tech. But you know, the brand new. I remember I watched 8 Mile Eminem
Yeah.
like
Eminem.
50 times. I think I just thought I was a little white rapper back then.
Yeah. Stugging
I
it
used to
out
love
back then.
Eminem. He's kind of weird now though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your so? I know you talk about Little Peep.
Lil Peep.
Who are some of your other favorite musicians out there? That you're in your car or you're in your Uber.
Yeah.
You're driving around. What do you tell
I'm
the
in my
Uber driver to put
Uber.
on?
I do love some Post Malone. You probably won't know him. He's kind of a smaller artist, but I like Steven Moses. He's
Yeah,
into
tell me
like he's into like the, emo
Yeah.
Lil Peep stuff. Try to think of who else. I feel like right now I've been like really experimenting with my music taste, and I've been
Yeah.
listening to like different artists and different genres than I usually would be. But I'd say those are like my 3 go-to, like Post Malone, Lil Peep, and Steven Moses.
Stevie Moses.
Steven Moses.
Steven Moses.
Yeah.
Where do you do you have like you're in an Uber all the time. Like I have like Sirius in the car,
Yeah.
and I just do 3 channels.
Yeah.
It's all rock.
It's all like your genre.
It's
that you love.
fucking
Yeah.
Octane, Lithium, and whatever the other one is, Turbo.
Yeah.
And it's and that's it. my girlfriend gets in the car and I get in the next day, it's fucking, K-pop or whatever from LA or something.
You're like, I know you've been in this car.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the seat's all the way up too, but yeah.
Right? You're like, I know you've been in here.
Oh, man. Well, we kind of veered off is what happens in this show.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You drink some Vivas and
we just
it goes
veered
off the
off.
rockers.
Yeah.
So let's run down your socials.
Okay.
Obviously, Instagram's going to be coming back, hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah. We're in the midst of that.
Your YouTube channel has 1.675 million views.
Yeah. No,
That's a lot.
we're finally in
That's
the millions
awesome.
with that, yeah.
Do you get paid? What's the threshold of getting paid on these sites?
You do.
I know TikTok, you got to have
Stephanie
one.
knows more about that than me because she...
You have to manually say that you want the ads on it. So obviously we don't put ads on the music videos because you don't want to click on a music video, watch an ad.
Right.
So we're not getting ad revenue on that. But
YouTube is.
YouTube is getting
because when I went to click on the video
you have
today,
to pay for marketing.
There's those 2 ads, and it's the ads are 2 minutes long, but you can skip it after 5 seconds. I'm like, who in their right mind would pay to put an ad on
Who
there?
would? Yeah,
that's just dumb.
It's
everyone's skipping it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone.
I think it's 40 hours of watch time and then 10,000 subscribers if I'm not mistaken, if they didn't change it.
How many subscribers do you have? That one I didn't look into. You gained one.
12.2.
Maybe it's 1,000. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Subs on there?
No.
12.2 what?
To get the ads.
Oh, to get the
You have to
ads.
have 40 hours of watch time.
Yeah.
And it's either 1,000 or 10,000. I think it might be 1,000. I thought it was 10. Subscribers.
And then it's up to you to insert the ads.
You know how you can watch a 10-minute video?
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that has to be over 10 minutes, and you can put in 5 ads, and you're like, why are there so many ads in the middle of this? They manually put those in. So YouTube will always pretty much put it before and after.
Yeah.
But if you see like a 10-minute video, they put 1 or 2 ads. They put those in there
Okay.
themselves.
This show, for instance, I'm actually trying to get rid of the ads, and I'm fighting with them. I don't want them anymore.
I don't want them.
Because, I have the Viva sponsorship.
Yeah.
So, and they always, it's not on the YouTube side. It's on the podcast side. So if you listen to it on Apple or Spotify, we'll be in a really good conversation.
Yep.
And it's just an algorithm they put in, and all of a sudden this
Yeah.
30-second stupid commercial pops in.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
And it annoys my brother to know when he's like, oh, that fucking commercial's in a terrible spot. I'm like, I can't control that. And now I just want to get rid of them, and I can't fucking figure out how.
I don't know about podcasts actually. I don't know what ads with that.
So it was my decision in the beginning, but let's say I would get 1,000 listeners to a show. It would generate me fucking $6.
Yeah.
You got to be like Joe Rogan in the millions.
Yeah. It's better to just get more with a sponsorship anyways.
I do, yeah.
So I don't know. I guess you'd have to talk to them because I know YouTube you can opt in obviously once you hit the thresholds and then you can place those ads manually.
Yeah.
If you want to. Obviously we don't put them in the middle of the music video. That'd be weird.
Right.
That'd be terrible. Yeah, that would kill.
Sponsored by Subway.
Yeah, right. Imagine. That'd be so funny.
Do you have any sponsorships?
No, not yet.
I know it's kind of not really in the realm of the music world, but
yeah, the music world, no, not yet. It's my other Instagram, a couple.
Yeah.
We're working on a couple, but.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. When you get it back.
Yeah, when I get it back.
You know what, Instagram? Fuck you.
No, literally, that's crazy.
It is.
They're just they just wake up one day and they're like, nah, banned. And I'm like, thank
to what other
you.
people
You made my
post.
day. I think it was on Halloween too when I went banned. And Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Right.
So I got super sad. I was like, damn.
We are not twins.
You
there.
just ruined my whole day.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
You hate it?
Hate it.
Oh my god,
Hated it as a kid.
I love fall.
I hated dressing up.
Halloween.
I will say this though, it was pretty cool at Stonebridge this Saturday with all the fucking SHU kids dressed up. By kids, I mean the girls.
Yeah.
They literally were the lingerie and they had wings on. That's all they wore.
That's a good one, yeah.
What are you? Hot.
Yeah.
Sexy.
I'm just sexy for Halloween.
I'm a Victoria's Secret model. Okay.
You're like,
I mean, you are hot.
You look good.
You do look good, one, yeah.
Fuck, what was I saying?
You hate Halloween.
Oh, you hate Halloween.
Oh, yeah,
We're
I hate
not
Halloween.
twins at this point, yeah.
A lot of it, I think, is my brother was always made up elaborate costumes. He's almost 5 years older than me. And I just looked at him, I don't want to do that.
I'm not feeling it.
No. He would, take 2 days to make this fucking outfit.
That's too much.
I'm like, just give me a football jersey. And I'll just do some eye black and I'll fucking walk
I'll be a
around.
football player.
And, I know, I just don't, I don't know.
Even the candy? Or
I'm not, I know I don't look it, but I'm not a big candy guy.
Horror movies?
see, horror movies I like.
Okay, so you got like a little marathon.
I was I think my parents thought I was going down the wrong road when I was younger.
Yeah.
I just watch all of my
So this goes way back. I think it was 1980.
Okay.
1 or 2. It was Friday the 13th came out, the original.
Oh, wow.
I'm dating myself here.
No, it's fine.
And Back to the Future, the original.
Okay.
So my dad took me to the movies. He said, which one do you want to see? Oh, I want to see Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
He said, what? I'm
You're like, I want to see Friday the 13th.
I used to there used to be this magazine called Fangoria.
Oh, Fangoria. Okay.
Have you ever heard of that?
I think I have heard of it.
It's like a horror movie
Yeah,
magazine.
like comic book almost?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
But they, it's kind of like they report on the new horror movies coming out.
Gotcha, okay.
Back when I was growing up, it was, Halloween, Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And then the next generation was like the Scream movies and, we did Last Summer and all that crap.
Yeah.
Which I just never got into those. I thought they were a little hokey for me.
Corny.
I just like the pure, gore.
Like
The gore.
Saw.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Have you ever watched Wrong Turn?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Alan, that's
No,
right up
see,
your
that
alley.
creeps me out because, you'll be driving in West Virginia and you're like,
You
fuck.
don't know who's in the woods,
No.
all deformed and stuff. You don't
Yeah.
know. Like, that could happen.
You ever seen A House of a Thousand Corpses? Rob Zombie's movie?
When did that come out?
Oh, a good 15 years ago. Probably.
Then yeah, I've probably done that. I've watched like
It was like
almost every
the
horror
guy was
movie.
like a clown in the store.
Oh yeah. Wait, have you watched the new clown movie Terrifier?
No.
Watch
Oh.
it. If you like gore,
Not the second one. The second one was
Terrifier it's called?
Terrifier.
It's that. Have you seen that clown that's like all white face paint and like the black lips?
Yeah.
And that little hat. That's the guy from Terrifier.
It is
Oh.
gory.
He's like Art the Clown.
The second one though, dude.
Is that a Rob
That
Zombie
gore,
movie?
I had to close my
The
eyes.
second one just like is just straight up gore with like no
But he likes that though.
plot.
Yeah.
He likes that.
There's basically like no storyline in that.
Oh,
one.
no?
Like, but the first one it's like gory, but like it makes sense.
So I got a call Monday night.
Okay.
So it's kind of been an ongoing back and forth all summer, but they filmed a horror movie on Charles Island in Milford.
Wait, they did.
So
Isn't that island supposedly haunted too?
yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of
myths about the
rumors,
island.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's this guy Ron, and he's like a captain in a boat in Milford.
Yeah.
And he's the one that chartered the guys out to to do their site work on the island and scout it. And they put him in the movie, like, oh, you look like a fucking captain. Like,
Yeah,
that's what
like,
we're
you look
looking
like
for,
you should
right?
be in this.
So
Like-
he was in it, and he finally calls me Monday night. He's like, yo, the guys are in town.
Yeah.
Can we do the show tonight? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then he ghosted me.
Oh, that's annoying.
So he texted me this morning, like,
Yeah.
sorry, whatever. These guys are just, they're all over the place. But I said, well, when's the movie coming out? Because the trailer, I'll show you the trailer after.
No, I'm actually excited.
So
Yeah.
the trailer, it looks fucking gory and bloody, and the one scene is just some dude carrying a lady to the island when it's low tide.
yeah,
blood dripping down her head, shit.
Wow.
So I'm like, cool. But then he said, now they don't know if they're going to make it a movie. They might make it a series, like a short series,
Oh, okay.
like 4 episodes or something.
Yeah.
But they screened it to Rob Zombie, and Rob Zombie loved it. And so now, like, they might.
So they might have like a little.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't
Going
really
on.
care, but you did make me wait around all day for an answer, and I never got it. But
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's kind of been like that all summer, but yeah, it's going to be called Charles Island, and I don't really know much more about it. It's just a quick, like, little.
Yeah, I'm excited
preview.
to see the trailer. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Always down for.
and that's right up my alley. And it was he wanted to do it. I'm sorry, he wanted to. It was Monday. He called me Tuesday. He wanted to do it, which was Halloween. I said perfect.
Yeah, you're like that sounds
You know?
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what better day?
So if there's a screening, I'll get you guys tickets.
Yeah.
We would appreciate
But he
it.
seems to
Yeah.
think it's going to be like maybe a Netflix show or something.
Like a limited.
That will still get some
Yeah.
good views.
Yeah.
I feel like Netflix is pretty hype.
Yeah. Did you see the new movie on there, Old Dads, with Bill Burr?
Old Dads.
looking at
I
it,
wanted to
decided-
watch it, but we
yeah.
decided. What movie did we pick?
I don't remember, but I just remember we were like, it looks a little corny.
It was, but it was funny.
It was funny.
Like I don't know. I don't watch Netflix too much, but
Yeah.
I'm a big Bill Burr guy. I just saw him.
Yeah, you're like, I have to
a month
watch it
ago.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like promoting it at his show too, and I'm like, all right, I'll watch it.
You're like, fine. I'll give
but
it
like
a
it like literally like drew like political lines.
Oh,
Like he's
one of
like
those.
he's like anti woke, so like he's bringing up every anti woke topic possible.
Oh god.
And then the left media got all pissed off and said this movie blows, and then it was just like going back and forth. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I gotta watch it now.
Yeah, you're like, now I have to see what's really going
But it
on.
was literally like putting a stand up routine in a movie. Like, and it was like his first ever movie he produced, and you could tell. You know, they weren't as quality as your music videos.
Thank you.
Well, so, music video, the next one. Just wait for that.
You're good.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Oh no, I was just going.
Hey, opening a Vivo over there. I know.
Delicious.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the next music video, so I've worked with like the same director for the past 3. Which like went really well, but now we're trying a new director who's like more into like the, dark pop, emo visuals.
Oh, nice.
So now it's gonna match more to like my alternative rock type music.
Did POV? Did you film some of that locally?
No, everything was in LA. Every single music video you've seen.
I felt like you were weren't you in like an apple orchard or something?
I was.
I thought that was like in Shelton or something.
Yeah, no, it does look like something that would be there, but no.
A lemon tree field, but that was actually all the same location.
Yeah, we had like a little golf
cool.
cart, and we would just like drive around to the different locations when we were done with each scene.
You like LA?
I like LA, but I wouldn't live there. I feel like it's like a very draining city, and the people there, I don't know. I feel like you can't find really genuine people who are in the same industry as you, and like
Yeah, especially out there. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I value the people in my life so much, and like I, if I went out there, like nah.
No.
Like I'll party with you, but like friend-wise, like no.
Now, when you film a music video, is it weird? Like you're just like mouthing the lyrics, right?
Yeah. So basically, you could like kind of sing them, or you could mouth them. But if I was singing them every single take, my voice would probably be shot by the end of the day. So yeah, like I voiced them, and I thought it was a little weird.
And you can't like sing it like rolling around on the ground like you could if you're in the studio, right?
Exactly. You have to like be very like proper and posed while you're doing this stuff, but yeah.
No, I find it fascinating. Like I even like the smaller stuff that people do. Like I got these 2 little cameras for YouTube.
No, I didn't even know that they were cameras. Yeah. Like, I was shook. I'm like, wait, there's a camera in here?
Yeah. They're actually, pretty good quality.
Yeah.
But I would love to like be on a production set.
Gotcha.
And like really see what they're doing.
What they're doing.
I had Dan Patrick on. He's the old Sports Center guy on ESPN. He lives in Milford.
Oh, got you.
And he's like pushing 70 now, but he came on last summer, and that was like my biggest get at the time.
Yeah.
But the dude's got no social media presence.
Yeah.
So like he just came on, he talked for an hour, the interview was great, and he left. And I texted him, I said, thank you so much and whatever. Yeah. I said, hey, could I come by? So his studio is on Naugatuck Ave on the other side of town, heading towards the beach. Like they bought this like old industrial site. Oh. And there's like a half-court basketball thing, and like he's all sports. Yeah. So I said, hey, I would love to just, not during the show, but can I come check out the studio?
Yeah.
He just texted me back, don't do tours, and that was it. Last communication I ever had with him.
Really? All right. Okay.
And then that motherfucker went on his show and fucking badmouthed my show.
What?
He had some guest on. He's like, I just hate it when like people ask you to come on their podcast. And then I knew he was talking about me because he goes, I felt like I was in a closet and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay.
What the heck?
I'm like, dude. Just say the name of it.
Yeah, he's like,
just say Day Drinking with Dog. Come on. And he never said it.
Yeah.
He never fucking said it. So I saw him at Dockside. I sent him some beers. And I said, don't you tell him motherfucking.
Yeah. No, literally. Wow.
I've been in this town longer than you, buddy.
Yeah, literally. I've been here longer than you.
And his like, when he left ESPN, his whole thing was podcasting. And I don't know if you know Milford much, but it's called Evening Side. Or no, Morning Side. Or one of the, no, Evening Side. Well, the mansions. Okay. Yeah, Evening Side.
Oh,
by the
with all like the
by Gulf Beach.
by the mansions.
Yeah, all up on the hill there.
All the nice
so he owns one of those.
Yeah.
And I guess he started podcasting with his crew that he currently has now, like in his attic, like and they were just doing it from there.
Dang.
Until he ended up moving. He used to be above 7 Seas in downtown Milford.
Oh, okay.
And now he's down in Naugatuck. But they actually the community had to shut him down because like owning a house there, you can't run a business through it.
Right.
So they got wind of it and they kicked him out.
And they kicked him out. Gotcha.
So I'm like, well, dude, like you started like this too, bro.
Yeah,
like come on.
Come on, dude. Like,
I don't know. But all right, well, you know what? Wow, we're almost at an hour 20.
Oh wow.
It just goes. I'm telling you.
It just flows. It's just going
flows.
naturally.
And like when Dan was on, like he started looking at his phone around the hour mark.
He's like, are we?
I'm like, I get it. I'll wrap it up. Yeah.
Why would you agree to go on though? I feel like.
I think so. In his defense, I don't think he wanted to come on, but one of his best friends daughters used to work our pizza window like years ago, and she's a really good girl.
Wait, the crazy thing is I didn't know until like Vision told me that there's pizza.
Yeah, you
at
didn't know there's
Stonebridge.
pizza?
And I didn't know there's freaking pizza, and apparently it's really good pizza.
Well, it's done
I had
now,
no
but yeah.
idea.
It's like a whole restaurant.
I really had no idea. No, but they literally have.
We have a
like,
pizza window outside. We have a brick oven
Yeah, I
in
know.
a little
My
building.
dumbass was not aware of that until this year. So.
Well, I will say this: our pizza is actually pretty good. A lot of it depends on who's making it too.
Gotcha.
You know,
It depends
like
on the
any
chef in
place,
the
like
kitchen,
you know,
I
you
bet,
go to a good pizza place and you get, oh man, I guess the head chef's not here today. But everyone loves it because they're fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I feel like if I
Like-
had like pizza's like go-to drunk food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like people leave with like 2 of them, like whole pies.
Like
They're
whole
walking
pies
out.
by themselves.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
some
I'm gonna
damage
house
to
this shit
Why
later.
doesn't Colony do that?
They do.
I would literally walk over to
Colony
just to
Colony
get, like,
after?
pizza from a window if I was drunk.
Yeah.
Because everyone ends up in that parking lot anyway. If they were
True.
giving me
They do.
pizza slices out the window,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Are you a Colony girl?
Of course.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah?
love Colony.
But it depends. I feel like you're either in the mood for pizza or you're craving Colony.
Are you a
like,
salad
what I
pizza
mean.
like my girlfriend?
I like salad pizza, but I like it half because
Do you have cheese on it though?
yeah, I get half cheese, half salad, and then because if I have the whole pizza salad, it's just too much salad.
So when they first moved into Milford, like probably almost 10 years, I would think now.
Yeah.
When they first moved to Milford, all I heard is it sucked. And it's funny how when you're predetermined in your head
Right.
that it's going to suck.
Yeah, you just know.
This is what I've said it on the show before. I think Colony Pizza, when you're there,
Yeah.
is the perfect pizza when you're drinking.
Yes.
It's a bar pie.
See,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Very thin
It doesn't
crust.
travel well though.
No.
You take that home, it becomes like a brick.
It does.
It
And
has
if you
no
don't heat it up in
longevity
a
to
certain
it.
amount of time, like
Yeah.
you're not going to be.
Because when it comes out and that cheese got that greasy bubbling on it, like, all right, let's sit down.
Got it.
Like, they just got on Uber Eats and I was confused because they're right near all the colleges. I'm like, if I was drunk and
Right.
you just crave Colony, like you're either craving like a good pizza,
Yeah.
you know, or
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm craving Colony. There's a difference.
So, do you know, like, where the train track bridge is?
Yeah.
Like, right up here.
Yeah.
And there's that little
Restaurant.
corner, or restaurant
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
corner there.
yeah.
It's like tiny.
Yeah.
So years ago, this lady and her boyfriend ran it, and they did the smart thing. They were, literally going to every bar and taking orders from all the security staff. And
Oh, no,
so
that
at
is
2
smart.
a.m. you
They
just
were
walk by and
business
your fucking
savvy.
burgers
Yeah.
and hot dogs are ready. The food was fantastic. So it's been a lot of places since, but I think they figured it out now too, because I'll be walking out of work at 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
And there's a line. I'm like, good for you. That's how
You're
you
like,
gotta-
good for you. Props for
that train
doing
crowd
it.
don't stop. They go right on that train.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
they-
get out. They go walk right by.
Gone.
Gone.
Yep.
It's like the miserable lives of fucking commuting
Yeah,
in the fucking
literally.
Metro North.
Yep.
But I don't understand why, like with Colony. I mean, I know they don't need it because they're in Milford, but like a food truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we have
yeah.
Center Auto Body right there.
Man.
You pay those guys to park your food truck there till 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
You'd fucking kill it.
They have a truck technically, but it's like catering for like parties.
Right.
But like they should have a food truck just like for the drunk people. out there.
Yeah.
They should
You don't have to
follow
keep the restaurant
rules.
open.
Yeah, I know
You want
exactly.
pizza? I know you do.
For years, I'm like, just fucking put a hot dog cart in Center Auto Body with a girl in a bikini.
Yeah, no,
And
you're
you'll run out of hot
selling.
dogs every night.
You're selling,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're selling.
Yeah,
These
you're
fucking
good. You're
drunk
straight.
ladies- now they're all clustered there waiting for Ubers.
And who
And they
would
probably want to go to a diner.
clustered? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a big diner guy back in my
I like
days.
diners.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, I would walk my ass over to Colony. They have pizza window.
Yeah.
It's not far.
No.
I would get right
What
over
the
there.
hell?
Be like, excuse me, pizza?
Pizza? Yeah, two? Yeah, let's
Like, we run out every night. I don't know why. I mean, like, I know why. We don't make it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing, we should be open already, right when the last person get kicked out.
Yeah. Shit.
If you're waiting for your Uber, we do have pizza.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I-
guys, we have pizza over here.
And I always tell the pizza person, yo, the last 3 pies you're not selling. That's for us.
Yeah, that is.
But she doesn't speak a lick of English. So
Oh, so you had
I'm just
you have
like,
no say pretty
whatever.
much. Yeah, you're like,
She's gone. She's gone
Yeah.
at 1:30. I'm like, oh, fuck.
shit.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's wrap this up. We're going to actually, couple quick things, but we're going to finish with, I'm just going to play the whole POV song at the end.
Oh, great.
And I'll shut the mics off and we'll let it play. And that's
Cool.
all. And, that music video I like, too. That was,
POV was my favorite music video
Yeah.
to make. Yeah.
That was that the one with the apple? Or no, that was the one
That's
with the
vines. The vines.
I said
the
weeds.
weed vines.
I said
yeah.
weeds.
Yeah, no. See that.
I
Yeah.
feel like the next one's gonna be good.
this
now
one-
you're kind of touching on my genre of
Yeah,
you know,
like
Different direction.
are you familiar with Machine Gun Kelly?
I am.
So his producer who made his Hulu documentary, not producer, his videographer is going to be shooting this video
nice.
with me and Tyler. And Tyler also is going to be in the music video as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Machine Gun Kelly's like an enigma. Like I think his. I'm not talking bad about the guy.
No,
I don't mind his music.
Yeah.
I just think they market him wrong.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
he played for halftime or the NHL All-Star game last year in February. He did like one of the periods in between. And like, the hockey crowd is not the crowd you're looking for with Machine Gun Kelly. Then,
That's when he transitioned to his alternative.
right,
Right.
so like his rock stuff, like his
Gotcha.
heavy metal. Like
Gotcha. Okay.
The very next weekend, he did halftime of the NBA All-Star game. Again, not his crowd, because he's now... I almost feel like he was singing the non-rock stuff at the hockey crowd, and then the rock stuff at the NBA crowd, and it's just
Oh,
too...
wow, so you feel like it should have been like
right,
switched.
yeah,
almost.
switched off a little bit. And, I don't know, it's just like, that's... Like, if I ran his PR team, I'd be like, yo, no, switch that. I'm based in sports. Like I know those demographics.
Gotcha. So you like know the sports people, and you're like,
Right.
oh, I know like what crowd will like this, what crowd won't.
Yeah.
But regardless of anything.
Oh no, it's awesome. I mean,
No, regardless of anything, we
he's
just
a
gotta give him
superstar.
props.
Yeah.
He cuffed Megan Fox. Like, bro, like you're doing great. Like you're doing good.
Wasn't who does he hang out with? Travis Barker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he dates
Courtney Kardashian, right?
Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I think
didn't they like
Travis
swap
was
blood or
the-
something weird?
I
Like
think
vials of blood
I don't
in a necklace.
I heard about it, but I never like really deep dove
Yeah,
into
don't
it. I was
think,
like, oh okay, and then I
into
just
the drama cycle, whatever. But I do think Travis did the drums for the whole Tickets album, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I can see
I
that.
think it was
Yeah.
Travis. Because Blink is
Blink-182.
releasing another album.
Blink already released.
They have a new song out, I
Yeah,
think.
Blink already
Yes.
released it, I think. Yeah.
That actually comes across the music I listen to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw- It was slow though.
Yeah.
It was like a ballad almost. It was weird.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know, like,
I didn't listen to it. That's like, yeah.
I just know that
She
they're
might have.
doing like a whole comeback.
So like Octane is like my number one station I listen to. It's all hard rock.
Gotcha.
And the DJ on it was like, all right, this is a new Blink-182 song. I love Blink-182. It's not what you're used to, so don't fucking email me. Get this off.
Don't email me. I'm just doing this to
I
it.
feel like you have to try things out and
For
adjust,
100%.
You do.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like we you know.
And music to
And
me is
you
like,
can
I
rap
love
for
when
so
people like
long.
trash on other people's music.
Right.
Who cares? You don't have to listen to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
You don't
trashing
know
Machine
what
Gun
to do.
Kelly. I just
No.
knew that had to be reversed.
Yep.
You know, to get your optimal, viewership. You know, a lot of people
I mean,
when
like,
it's
he's killing it. He's
Yeah.
somehow doing well.
and he's edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he likes public disputes. Like he likes to fight people online.
Yeah, he's just
Which is
for the
entertaining.
vibes.
I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. Sometimes I want to fight people online.
Dude, same. It's so
I
hard
get
to
it.
not rebuttal against anybody. I just let it go one ear out the other.
And like if
It took
I
me a
was
while
big
to learn
enough-
that. Hold your tongue.
Yeah, I think if
Yeah.
I was big enough, like you get to a point where you don't have to anymore. So
Yeah.
like, you just let
Yeah.
it all out. But yeah.
Like my friends are always like, why don't you like collaborate or not collaborate, but why don't you like Channel 8 and Channel 12 News and promote yourself through there and what you're doing
Yeah.
with your podcast. And I'm like, yeah, they're just going to resurface comments I write on their fucking pages.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, no, fuck this dude. I troll Channel 8 so much because there's some of their headlines are so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
And
you're
I
just
I
like,
just
come
like to
on,
write
man.
shit down.
Yeah,
like,
you're just like, come on.
yeah. And so, no, I don't think that's going to work out for me. Connecticut Post. But, all right. Lindsay, Ellsea.
Yes.
So do a little plug for yourself, and we'll finish up with POV.
All right.
Where do we check you out?
My Instagram is Ellsea, ELLSEA, and I have a song coming out in December.
And you're not verified yet. What's going on?
We're not verified on Ellsea yet because you need like a whole bunch of press and stuff like that for that.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're working on the press aspect now
Yeah.
because it's actually really hard to get
You're verified on Twitter.
Yeah, I know. We're verified on Twitter, verified on my Lindsay
other-
account.
yeah.
And then, like, once I put out this next song, it's pretty much like I definitely will get a like feature song. I'm not feature, but
Right.
verify check. But yeah, so new song with Tally Yahweh coming out in December. Don't have a definitive date for that yet because we're still working on it because we have to do the music video.
Well, let me know. I mean, I'll share it. Not that my 1,000 followers is gonna.
No, it's great.
Trump your.
No, it's great.
4.5 million.
It's a good song.
Yeah, no.
I just want to get past Lionel Richie.
No, you got it. You got it in the back. You got it in the back.
Oh my God! Thanks so much taking time out in your busy schedule. Can't wait to hear the new song. Can't wait to actually watch the full videos and everything. So it's coming out with a music and a video.
Yeah, we're coming out with the music and the video.
Have you already shot it yet?
No, I'm actually going next week
to
shoot it. Yeah, in LA
awesome.
and shooting it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
They put you up at the nice places.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love. I'm a sucker for good hotels.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, same.
I worked for Marriott for like 5 years, and I used to get on my paycheck, like the pay stub part.
Yeah.
Each week they would have a special for like the Marriott Marquis or somewhere in Hawaii.
I'm a big
for $49 a night. So as an employee, we would get these fucking deals all the time.
Yeah.
I would use it every fucking week.
Yeah, I have the Bonvoy points now.
Oh, nice.
So now the little Bonvoy points.
There was a woman who worked for Marriott and she was staying in the Bahamas for free.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah, she's crazy.
I did 10 days in Hawaii for less than fucking $800.
Shut up.
At the Marriott.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I would get a part-time job.
That's so.
I
want to work at Yale part-time for the health benefits, and I want to work at a Marriott part-time for that benefit.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've stayed at some pretty nice hotel. I'm sure you have too. But it's this, and then you go stay at I don't know, Holiday Inn or something. And
or Red Roof.
You don't even have a bar here, bro.
No, I'd probably say the worst hotel I've ever stayed at was Red Roof. I actually saw bed bugs. I mean, this is when I was younger, and I didn't have cash. Yeah, I didn't have cash, man. I stayed there with the bed. No, Honey Spot. Do you know Stratford Honey Spot Inn?
Yes.
I went to somebody's. I went to somebody's 18th birthday or 21st birthday. I forgot what it was, and there was literal roaches.
I'm sleeping in the bathroom.
Crawling on me. I didn't sleep there. I did leave. I stayed for the party, but I did leave. But
the worst one I've ever stayed at was a Howard Johnson in Boston.
Okay. I've never even heard of that.
It's near Fenway Park.
Oh, okay.
We went up for a Bruins playoff game, me and my buddy.
Gotcha.
And nothing was under $1,000 for the night. Except for
everything
Howard Johnson.
Was,
right, everything was, the hotel skyrocketed. Yeah. It's a playoff game. They know what they're doing. So we got this, we literally left in the middle of the night. It was so bad. Disgusting.
Wait,
bloody, blood on the comforter.
Oh my God.
It was so gross.
My worst was also in Boston, and literally the door was kicked in.
Oh, you told me about that.
They closed the door.
That was crazy, bro.
And there was a bullet hole in my comforter.
Oh, a bullet hole.
A bullet hole through my comforter. I was like, can I have an extra blanket? Because we got a cot in the room. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, sure. And she brought it up, and you're fluffing it out. I'm like, there's a bullet hole. There was blood on the wall in the bathroom. Door was kicked in, didn't shut. You couldn't lock it.
Was the tape of the dead person on the floor?
We might die tonight. Not sure, but there's enough of us that at least one will probably survive.
Yeah.
I do have.
At least one will make it out of here.
If that came to it,
Yeah, I'm pretty confident the two of you won't have to deal with that ever again.
Hopefully.
But I do have a rule, and it's funny on this show. I've actually talked about it before. I have my own rule. If the door to your room is on the outside of the hotel, do not stay there.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
That's red roofing.
Don't do it. That really is. Don't do it.
That's sex trafficking. All over it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I had a buddy that worked at one of them. It wasn't Red Roof Inn, but there's 3 hotels in that area over there.
Yeah, no, there's a good.
He worked at one, and he's like, Jerry, he's like,
don't do that.
The cops rolling every night looking for fucking sex workers and shit.
Workers
yeah.
Or just a whole bunch of stuff. A lot goes down.
It was a hotel, and it was $300 a night.
That's wrong, and they.
What was the brand?
I don't remember.
No.
I feel because I remember we were 18 at the time. And you know how you have to be 21?
Yeah.
So first, my friend was on their website, and it was the only hotel in Boston that didn't say on the website that you have to be 21.
Oh.
So when we got there, they were like, you have to be 21. We were like, well, it didn't say on the website, and you booked us, so they let us stay.
Yeah.
So it was a sketchy, but it was a hotel.
I didn't realize hotels Really? That's
You have to be
21?
21.
Yeah, I think you
at
have to be
least
21.
one person.
Or somebody's got to be
Yeah, one
representing
person,
it.
yeah.
The name on the room has to be 21, which, because we knew that, but then, like, we were like, there has to be one, and we found that one, and it didn't say, so we were like, okay, well, I could be 18 then.
Right.
But then we got there, and we drove, like, 3 hours there, and they're like, nah. And I'm like, no, you're putting me in this room. Even though maybe I didn't want to be in there, because there's a bullet hole in my computer.
Yeah, I've had some shady experiences over the years.
No,
But that one, I don't think I've ever had a gunshot through a pillow.
I've never had a gunshot pillow.
No.
I've had
I
bed
don't
bugs,
remember it, but
roaches.
You should have taken that with you.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. I should have for a souvenir.
Right.
They probably would have charged me like $100.
They probably would have. They need the money. Yeah, they
Then the cops
definitely
would
need
show
that.
up at your house.
No,
You
No,
got
right?
some
It's full of
evidence.
blankets.
Well,
Yeah.
it was on the outskirts of Boston because everyone was in college at the time. It
Yeah.
was near Assumption College.
Okay.
And it shares a parking lot kind of with McDonald's. If anyone knows where that is, don't say that.
So Assumption's in Worcester, I believe.
Yeah, so
Which is like 20
we were,
minutes, 30 minutes
we were,
outside the
20
city.
minutes
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
So I'd say like we were definitely around that area. We were like 20 minutes from Assumption,
Yeah.
20 minutes from Boston.
Yeah, like right in
Like
between
right on the
there.
outside. It shared a...
Were you right off the highway?
I think so, and we shared...
Because there was a Red Roof Inn right off the highway.
It was like a...
It might have been
Oh,
a
doors was on the
red
inside?
It was on the
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
It
the Red
was
Roof Inn.
caved in, so it may as well not have had a door, but it shared a parking lot with McDonald's. I
Okay.
just don't remember the name.
Keep that in mind, everybody.
Was it a
Don't
24-hour
go.
McDonald's?
I don't think it was.
Did you go to the McDonald's?
I wanted to and no one wanted to go.
Who
And
cares?
I had to buy
Fuck
everyone
'em.
an Uber.
Ah.
It's ridiculous.
That's effed up, bro.
I wish when I was 18 I had fucking Uber. I would dial into the 7777777.
My dad was a manager for them.
For New Haven taxi? Was that New Haven, right? New Haven was the sevens, I
I
think.
think he did work in Milford, though. We lived in Milford.
Yeah.
But he was a manager there.
I remember before Uber, like the Milford. So Milford had a cab company.
Yeah, it was.
It was at the train
It
station.
was the 777 one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was one guy, and he was like a
Just one
drunk. He was
guy.
like a drunken stoner.
Oh, no.
He's since passed away.
Oh,
God rest his
rest in
soul.
peace, yeah.
But like, he would literally like accept it, like take the call, and then he'd pass out in the car.
And they'd be like, all
And
right.
people are just waiting around.
They're like, yo, where's he at?
So then you'd have to call the sevens again to get like dispatch.
Right.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, where's your boy?
What's
There's
going on?
the one guy in Milford.
It's not here.
Uber killed that company, huh? Or
yeah.
all of them.
Slayed
right?
them.
They're kind of making a little bit of a comeback because Uber's going crazy with the prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uber is, yeah.
I still, all right, well, let me just keep going on.
Yeah, no, we did.
I'll end on this.
Okay.
With like Uber and taxi drivers.
Yes.
Like, to be a taxi driver, you have to be licensed. You have to keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, you probably have to make sure you have a valid license.
Exactly.
Well, I know you do that
Nothing
with Uber.
crazy on your record, driving
Right,
record.
right. But,
Yeah.
I mean, anyone could fucking Uber.
Right.
Like, anyone could be an Uber driver.
That is true.
No, we got in an Uber like 2
Like,
weeks
they're not
ago.
fact-checking anybody. They're
And it
not
was-
background.
They're not.
I mean, maybe they are.
They could say they are, but like,
yeah,
how
are they really?
extensively are you
We got
doing
in
it,
an
you
Uber
know?
and it was a woman driver, right? And she gets there and there's a man driving and a woman in the passenger seat. We shouldn't have gotten in it, but we did. But like,
As long as the license plate matched.
Yeah,
Right.
it did
but
not.
like that.
I pretended to be Joe once, so I just got in it. I said, yeah, we gotta change your destination. We changed our mind.
Is this Joe? Yeah, for sure.
And then the fucking
Yeah,
guy,
that's
Joe,
definitely
called the driver.
Oh my
He's like, you really did that to me? I'm like, dude, I'm bombed.
You're like, I'm bombed, of course.
And I wanna
have
get the
to do
fuck out of this
something.
club.
Yeah.
So here's like $50
Yeah.
cash. Just
Here's
shut
your
the fucking
cash,
meter
yeah.
off, you know, whatever. Oh man! All right, so new song, can't wait. Let's
Yeah.
go. Sometime in December. Mm-hmm. I'll drop it on my page too.
Yay!
And we are gonna finish with POV. What's quick little
Point of view.
No,
So,
I
I was like the abbreviation. Yeah.
What's POV?
Point of view.
No, what's your inspiration
What's
behind
a POV? The inspiration behind it is just kind of like a song about a relationship and how I felt during that relationship.
Does said person know
I
the song
answered that
about
really
him?
terribly. My bad.
Well, okay.
No, like it's just kind of about like their point of view of you and I'm bombing.
Oh, so I see what you're saying. So
Yeah, I'm
you're
bombing.
taking their point of view of you.
Well, they love you no matter what because that's their point of view of it. Even though I'm fucked up. Yeah. There we go, guys.
Like they're dealing with you.
Yeah, they're dealing
Yes.
with me, but they love me. Yeah.
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 I get it.
Great way to end it, right?
All right, well, here it is.
All right.
Point of view. Thanks so much for coming on.
Of course.
Stephanie, thanks for chiming in. I would have set you up a mic. Fuck.
Yeah.
I could hear you, though. I could hear you. Here it is. Point of view. This is your
First
ever song.
First
Video?
ever song that like I took serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The little ray gun in the beginning.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,